Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Please consider subscribing to my channel. And I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas. Today is a Christmas day, so I wish you all the best. I wish you the best time with your family, with your loved ones. Or if you're alone, just make yourself a cup of something nice that you like. Doesn't really have to be coffee or tea, if you know what I mean, and just enjoy this slow and nice time. And I thought that I will pop up and make a video. I would like to talk to you about the new fragrances that are coming out, and there are a lot of fragrances that I would love to talk to you about. But so I'm gonna try to keep this video nice and short. So these are the 2025 releases, but basically I think that some of the fragrances are already on the market, but just not in all countries. And so if you have already tested some of these fragrances, please let me know what you think of them. And I'm just gonna start at random, and these are the fragrances that sparked my interest. So if you are more of niche person, that probably you will be a bit disappointed, because I do have some niche fragrances here, but not a lot. So let's start, and I'm gonna put the picture and also the name of the fragrance, and if I will have time, probably timestamps as well. So first of all is the fragrance by Gucci. This is the Gucci Guilty Love edition Parfum, and they also have Pour Homme, so this the same fragrance but just for male, and they have lilac, amber, and patchouli. And I do think that I'm gonna check on this fragrance because I love lilac. Lilac is one of my favorite flowers. Second fragrance is the fragrance by Clean. So the brand Clean, and this is whipped cherry. Now we have had a lot of fragrances about cherry, so it's getting difficult, more and more difficult to create a cherry that is actually wow cherry. But I'm quite interested, I'm quite intrigued by this fragrance. It has cherry, pineapple, and coconut water, which is pineapple and coconut water can be a bit tricky because it's sweet, it's a bit sour, it's a bit tart. I don't know. So it has almond blossom, apple blossom, mimosa. I'm not good with mimosa. I hate mimosa. For me, mimosa is very dusty always. So it has cherry, whipped cream, vanilla, praline, and cedar. So these are the notes of this fragrance. I am intrigued. I am intrigued. And if they manage to make it well, then it's gonna be a masterpiece. So next fragrance is the fragrance by Givenchy, and this is yet again a flanker of Irresistible line. And I do have a mini version of that, of the classic one. Of it's just that I don't really get along with this line all that well. But anyway, they have this Irresistible Nude Velvet, and it has neroli, almond, ambrette, it has iris, rose, cedarwood musk, and rice powder. So I anticipate it to be quite nice and warming and cocooning. Maybe even kind of a skin scent, something like Narciso Rodriguez. They are big in powdery and rose scents, so I'm gonna definitely try this one. So the next one is, I'm not really keen of this brand. First of all, it's quite expensive, but it's not why I don't really like this brand. I've tried a lot of fragrances. I did have samples, but for me, for the price of these fragrances, it was just one fragrance that I really liked, but not even enough to splurge on the fragrance. So I'm talking about Creed, and this is, well, the name Fragaria, Creed Fragaria, and the bottle is beautiful, the promo picture is wonderful, and I'm really interested in trying it. So it has pink pepper, bergamot, mandarin, strawberry, violet, cedarwood, and vetiver. So it seems very very interesting. The next one is Valaya Exclusif from Parfum de Marly. Now, I'm not a biggest fan of Parfum de Marly. I do think that their Delina is very overrated fragrance, and please don't come for me because I have my own opinion, right? I have tested it, I have worn it, and it's a nice scent. Um, First of all, I'm not a huge on rose. I don't like roses, and this is a very predominantly rose fragrance. So that's that. And then in the world of rose fragrance, I don't feel like it's special enough. The Delina fragrance. Valaya is okay. I mean, I had sample, I had wore it. I mean, it's not bad. I did like one fragrance that was very, very reminiscent of Classique by Jean-Paul Gaultier from this line, but that's pretty much it. Although I have to say that the bottles are quite pretty. Valaya Parfum, the exclusive of Valaya. It has bergamot, mandarin, almond, orange blossom, white flowers, powdery notes, akigala wood, sandalwood, ambroxan, and vanilla. So it kind of seems like okay. I might try it. It definitely is interesting fragrance. But this one, the next one, is something that I would really like to try because it has wild strawberry note, and wild strawberries, they are so juicy, so fragrant. And so this is Her Intense by Burberry, and Burberry has launched the Intense one, the her line. I do think it was something around 2018, something like that. So it's kind of an older line, and they're adding a new fragrance: wild strawberry, orange blossom, and ambroxan. And yeah, it sparks my interest. Some people say that this Burberry Her is reminiscent of Baccarat Rouge 540. It kind of, it has some kind of note, maybe one note that is reminiscent, but for me they're two different fragrances, and I do like Baccarat Rouge, but just not the classic one, but the extract a version. So next one is a fragrance. Oh, this one I'm looking forward to because first of all, I love the line. This is Nomade by Chloe, but it's not just uh normal Nomade. This is Nomade Lumiere. It's Lumiere d'Egypte, and I actually quite liked Nomade Nude d'Egypte, which came out. I don't think it came out last year. It came out this year, didn't it? Like in the beginning of this year of 2024. Anyway, it was kind of fine. Although I prefer the first Nomade, which is Eau de Parfum, and I absolutely adore Nomade Absolute. This is my favorite out of Nomade line. So this one, Lumiere, is Blue Lotus, Pink Pepper, Jasmine, Elemi, Myrrh, Sandalwood, Kiphi, and Cinnamon. Yeah, it is probably quite spicy and oriental, but we will see about this one. So the next fragrance is a fragrance by the brand that I don't think that many people know this brand, but I do know this brand because I did have a lot of clothes from this brand. When I was younger, like much younger, it was kind of a symbol status among, you know, the younger people. Esprit line. So they have launched the fragrance, and I'm really keen on testing this one. It has peach, pear, bergamot, lily of the valley, jasmine, peony, musk, red fruits, and sandalwood. So I do not anticipate it to be wow fragrance. It's gonna be just probably just normal everyday day-to-day fragrance, but I'm keen on testing it. Next one is the fragrance by Zeromolecole. So the Zeromolecole, I had an opportunity to test them thoroughly, and I had an opportunity to test them and to take some samples home in September when I was in Florence on PT Fragrance, and they have also given me a much appreciated fragrance as a part of their PR campaign. So, and I have tried fragrances from them. Some of them were very nice, like you know, shut up and take my money kind of thing. But some of them were like, yeah, I like it, but. So this one is very interesting. It's captivating because it has strawberry note, but it also has another. Well, I'm gonna just read them out. So this is Zeromolecole Cosmico, and the bottle is beautiful. It's amazing. The bottle is, oh my gosh, it's to die for. So it has vanilla orchid, milk, strawberry, whipped cream, and it's the second fragrance with the whipped cream already in this video. It has mineral notes, caramel, and salt. So there are a couple of notes that kind of concern me, namely mineral notes. I'm not good in them. I just for me, there's something that I don't like. But sometimes they are, if they are made well, then they just don't bother me. And then the salt and caramel. Salted caramel is good, but salt, especially if it's predominant, I don't know. And so it's kind of all these ingredients, they kind of tell you about something sweet and nice, but this mineral notes, I don't know, but I'm very, very interested in, and if they do, and if they, you know, manage to make it, it's gonna be something beautiful. So next one, and I'm excited about this fragrance, and I do like the original one. I do have some of the flankers of this fragrance, so I'm okay with this one, especially after a revolution in my mindset, that I became more acceptive of flankers, because before that I didn't really like flankers, because for me it was just the repetition of the main fragrance with just a little bit of this or that. And now I'm more acceptive, I'm more fine with flankers, and I do enjoy buying flankers. So I'm talking about beautiful fragrance by Giorgio Armani, and this is My Way, and this is My Way Ylang. So like Ylang Ylang. The beautiful bottle is just, well, I do love the original bottle actually, but this one is beautiful. So it has mango, coconut, bergamot, and orange blossom, ylang ylang and tuberose, and also vanilla, cedarwood, and white musk. Again, here we have coconut and we have bergamot. For me, this coconut and bergamot, like coconutty and like coconut and lemon, it might be a bit clashing, but I'm gonna test this one because I'm really, really interested in trying this one. Now the next one is from Prada, and this one is a beautiful scent, and I do remember when this line had just came out, and at the first fragrance they had this well, it was not the first, I do think it was like second or third, probably. It had orange blossom in it, and I absolutely love this fragrance. It's such a beautiful fragrance. So this is Prada, and this is Prada Infusion de Rhubarbe. So it's about rhubarbe, and I do love rhubarbe, and this is such a beautiful and very sharp and unisex note in my opinion. I enjoy rhubarbe fragrances. So this one is well, the notes from Fragrantica, it says super essence of green mandarin. I have no idea what that is. So it's probably a bit concentrated or a lot concentrated of green mandarin essence. Rhubarbe accord, white musk accord, and Esprit d'Infusion, which comprises aldehydes, musks, and citrus. I mean, I don't know about the nose, but I'm really, really curious. Next one. I have to tell you, I was primarily attracted by the shape of this bottle. Well, the shape of this bottle is nothing new. This is Femme by Rabanne. I always call it Paco Rabanne, but I do know that they're not Paco Rabanne anymore. They're just Rabanne. So I'm sorry. I have to drink a little bit of water. and check on my makeup. So okay, so we have Femme Couture, and this is incense, iris, and vanilla. Risky. I do think it's a kind of a risky note combination, because because it comes from Rabanne, which is a designer brand. It's not a niche brand, but we will see. But I mean, the packaging is absolutely trashy in my opinion. It's like this girl that has this Rabanne dress, but she's now wrapped in artificial fur coat. I don't know. It's a bit trashy. So next one is the brand that I don't really pay attention to, because first of all, I have nowhere to test it. Second of all, it never actually appealed to me, because the bottle of it reminds me a lot of Herbolaria fragrances that I don't even know if they make these bottles anymore. I don't think so, but they might, but I don't think so. Anyway, this is Zielinski and Rozen, and this is dark fig, and obviously I was attracted by dark fig. So we have fig, pink pepper, and that's pretty much it. I have no further information about the notes of this fragrance, but I love pink pepper, I love fig, so if I'm gonna be lucky to try this fragrance, I'm gonna report back. So next one, and we are almost done, just two more fragrances, so bear with me people. So we have the fragrance by Eau de Cologne, so it's 4711, the Kölnisch Wasser, and we have Daisy fragrance. So it has a lot of notes, but as per usual with these fragrances, I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe it's probably just me, that I don't really feel half of the fragrance notes that they list. I just feel some kind of shortened amount of fragrance notes. So they have bergamot, freesia, honeydew melon, which is yum, and also I have to say honeydew melon is a beautiful fragrance if you are smelling it from the actual melon, but then might be so that it kind of smells a bit rotten if it's like in a fragrance. Just saying, don't kill the messenger. So we have daisy, peony, jasmine, white wood, vanilla, and musk. So daisy is in the middle. It's just a little bit of daisy, but the fragrance is called daisy, but we will see about that. In my opinion, nothing tops a beautiful fragrance by Gucci with the chamomile for me. But we will see this fragrance as well. And the last one is Black Opium, and yet again another flanker, which is called, I have absolutely no idea how they call it, I'm sorry, I haven't put, it's something glitter. I will put the name. I'm sorry, I didn't make a print screen. Silly me. So it has a lot of notes. It has pear, green mandarin super essence, lemon essence, orange blossom absolute, marshmallow musk accord, dark coffee accord, vanilla bourbon absolute, patchouli. So it's gonna be interesting. I like Black Opium. I'm not a huge fan of every single flanker they have put out, but I don't dislike this. My favorite is the first one. I stay true to the first one. I have it, and I have some of this 10 ml fragrances of this fragrance as well. So I like the original one. So we will see about these fragrances. So this was the last one. Please let me know if there's something that you would like to test, or if you have already tested some of them. Let me know, and I will again wish you a beautiful, beautiful day, a beautiful, beautiful Christmas day, and beautiful winter festivities, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye.